You might want to know that I have spoken out in favor of this, both when I was living abroad as an Indian citizen, and subsequently after coming back and becoming a minister in the government, I have also advocated for this. And my reasoning is very simple. There are a lot of people of Indian origin living in foreign countries, working in foreign countries, who because of reasons of professional convenience, a job, for example, that requires them to travel frequently and an Indian passport might be a disadvantage, and this document that affirms their connection to their motherland. I sympathize with that. I see no reason why, like many, many other countries, and even like our neighbor Pakistan, why we should not agree that in these special circumstances, someone may take a foreign citizenship without surrendering their Indian passport. The answer that comes is, oh, but people can only have allegiance to one country. I remember arguing at one time with our sports minister. You may remember that when the OCI was invented in Mr. Vajpayee's government, they called it the Overseas Citizenship of India. But that was a dishonest term, because the Overseas Citizenship of India is not a citizenship. It is only a lifetime visa. It confers none of the genuine rights of citizenship, including the right to vote. So I challenge this, saying if we're going to call it a citizenship, at least let us give people the rights of citizens. And they said, no, 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 no. We had briefly had a time when OCI cardholders from foreign countries were allowed to play for India and represent India in certain sports. There was a tennis player called Prakash Amritraj, who was born and brought up in America, but who played for India in the Davis Cup. Because at that point he was better than many others with Indian passports. He was only an OCI holder. Until one of our ministers stopped that. And I went and argued with the minister. And he said, if we are playing the US in the Davis Cup, which national anthem will he stand up for? I said, if he's playing for India, of course he'll stand up for our national anthem. The day he plays for America, he'll stand up for their national anthem. How does it matter? But I think perhaps because we are still a young country, a young republic, there was some resistance to that idea, and we stopped even OCIs playing for India. I think we need to take a fresh look at this. One of the issues that I had already is how many of our NRIs are not allowed to vote in Indian elections. I fought for this, I failed, but I succeeded partially because my government was able to agree that if they could come back to India, they could vote even if they didn't maintain a residence here. They could vote in the Indian address given in their passport. But that doesn't help foreign citizens. And that's why the call for dual citizenship is something that I truly understand and support. Let's see if we can push this forward in the future when the next parliament comes into being.